Hey guys, so I posted this photo on my Instagram in January and I received a lot of questions regarding the Caruso steam rollers. So I finally decided to sit down and film a tutorial on them for you. So this is how it looks. I keep it in this really nice box that I got for Christmas from my dad with a big old peacock on it because I love peacock feathers and I just think they're beautiful. Anyways, this is the bag that you receive. And as you can see, there are 30 rollers in the set. There's actually 3 different sizes. There's a small, medium, and large. Although I've heard that if you order them off of eBay or Amazon, you may be able to customize your sizes. So if you have thicker, longer hair, you may want to go with all of the big ones. I actually purchased them at Sally's beauty supply store, so that's what I got, which is fine for me, and they were $48. And so this is the vessel that the steam actually comes out of. As you can see, or maybe you can't see, there's a line midway in this cup, and so you just fill it up with water up to that line. You can use tap water. I'm just making it easy on myself for this video. And then you're going to put the lid on top while this is plugged in, and you'll see right away the steam starts coming out. So I let my hair air dry like 90%, and then I use the blow dryer a little bit. So I use some heat protectant spray and then also the keratin and green tree reconstructor spray. And so now I just want to add a little bit of moisture. I want to use a cream in my hair as opposed to an oil because an oil tends to weigh my hair down. So I'm using this cream mainly so that the edges are really smooth. So when I say the edges, framing my face and then also the ends of my hair. That way when I'm actually wrapping my hair around the curlers and then when I take it out, it's going to just be a smooth look. The Caruso steam curlers are a great alternative if you are interested in getting that look that is kind of, that retro old Hollywood look, or you just want like pin curls, something like that, without using, those hot styling tools that can be really damaging on your hair. Because the steam is just really warming up the sponge rollers, you're not even really applying it right to your head. So you're just getting that warmth to really, it's almost just like moisture setting your curls. And then of course it's going to dry as you keep it on. So it's really not doing anything that is too damaging to your hair. If anything, it's actually a great way to put moisture into your hair while achieving this style as well. So as you can see, I like to separate sections just so it goes along faster, because each time I put a roller on the steamer, then I remove it, put it in my hair, and while that's happening, I have another one waiting to go. So it's just faster by having your hair separated. I am not in any way concerned with making my parts neat at all, because essentially you don't want your parts to show when you take your curlers out anyway. So any sections that are pretty even work for me, and I think that's probably the best for most people as well. Again, it's really going to depend on your hair, but for me, I like to go with the medium size curlers towards the front of my hair, and even some of the smaller ones. And then at the back, I just cover my head in the biggest size. So I like to leave this onto my hair for like at least an hour, but to be honest, you don't have to. As long as you don't put the rollers on your hair sopping wet, you can actually wipe off the roller before it actually touches your hair so it's less damp. But if you have time, like, leave it as long as you want. I think I left it for like maybe 3 hours for this video, just because I wasn't in a rush. But yeah, I've done it in less time and it works as well. So as you can see, I'm now taking out the rollers, and I'm not adding any product right now, even though if you watch, tutorials like this, you usually see people applying like coconut oil or something in this stage, but I have that fine, thin hair, and that's just not practical for me. So I am adding a mist spray, So I just add that all over my hair just to give it a bit of a sheen. And it's very lightweight, so it really doesn't weigh down my curls whatsoever. And now I'm flipping over my hair and adding the Afro Pig just to get some volume without losing too much of the shape. And now I'm just playing with it to see how I want to style my hair. Again, I'm growing out my bangs, so it's a bit of an awkward stage. They're really kind of short right now. You can't really tell because I blend them in, but yeah, they're a little awkward right now, so I have to play around with it. And then when I get my desired look, I like to finish off with the Dad setting spray, and it's just kind of like a hairspray, and I'll just keep it all in order, in check. And that's it. That's pretty much all I do. And this is the final look. I hope you liked it. I hope you found this pretty easy to follow. And I'm going to show you what I do maybe a day or 2 days after, when I'm still trying to keep a hairstyle going. So after I've worn my curls in the roller set, and maybe like a day or two after, before I'm ready to wash my hair, I'll use a paddle brush and I will just comb it out, so it just kind of gives me a lot of body, and it kind of gives me that old school look. I don't know, kind of, you know, I'm not sure what the era is. 50s? Yeah, let's go with that. So at night I'll put it in a bun, and then I'll take it out and I'll do this. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know you liked it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.